Okay.
Alrighty, so we are doing the arm series today. So again, you're going to say hello to the body. And then I like to come and feel the arm before I undrape it. So first you're going to move the blanket out of the way. And then you're going to bring the arm out. Boom, arm drape. So this first move, you guys are going to need to probably watch this video multiple times to get it down. So don't feel bad if you can't remember. You'll practice it today, but then when you go home, you're going to be like, what was that move? All right, so I like to put a little cream or lotion on right off the bat. What kind of pressure do you like in your arms?
Just medium.
Do you have any limited range of motion?
Okay.
All right. So pretty lubed up. Get some more cream. All right. You guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. So you're gonna go down and up, down, up, down, up, and cross over and up. You want to do that at least 2 times. You could do 3 if you wanted. We'll do 3 just for fun. So I'm pretty sure I taught you guys this one already, but if you don't remember it, it's okay. All right. So a lot of times you'll want to move the hair out of the way just because when we do Petrissage, we do go up to the trap up in here. All right, so that's your effleurage to start. Now we're gonna do Petrissage. So the first round of Petrissage, thing out of the way. So you want to support at the elbow. You're gonna step in and support here. And you can do a one-handed Petrissage on the inside. Or you can hold with your other arm and do 2-hand. And this might depend on the size of your arm. And then I like to do a little effleurage. And then we're gonna come out. We're gonna do Petrissage on the outside of the arm. So again, you can do 2 hands, or you can do 1, whichever feels more comfortable to you. And I would even do Petrissage on the trap. Gotta get all this hair out of the way. And then we're gonna effleurage and come out. Now we're gonna Petrissage one part of the forearm. And then kind of effleurage down and back up, effleurage down, Petrissage the other side. Effleurage effleurage down. And bring the arm back to the table. I always like to support the wrist. And then I'm going to petrissage this part of the forearm. And then effleurage down back to the elbow, and you can petrissage the outside of the forearm. Effleurage all of it. And for the wrist, you can do a petrissage like this on the wrist and hand. And then for the fingers, I like to do a little bit of it's like a twist and squeeze at the same time. So I do that with each finger. And then after the middle finger, I like to switch hands. Do a little more petrissage on the wrist. Effleurage, effleurage. And then we're gonna do another full round of petrissage. You can even kind of petrissage over the bicep as well. Arm back down. Do the wrist again. Another way to do the fingers is to do the thumb, do the pinky, do the pointer, do the ring, and then the middle, if you want it to bounce around. And then you're gonna effleurage. So depending on how much time you have, you can do all of the petrissages 3 times, but no matter what, do at least 2 times. All right, so now it's time for friction. Oh my dosages. Okay, so whenever you're doing deeper strokes, especially on the hand or the arms and the legs, you always want to do deeper towards the heart and then effleurage back. So I'm gonna start up here with the forearm, and then I'm gonna do the bicep. So there's a couple ways you can do this. Either way, you're always gonna be supporting the wrist. So I'm gonna use my thumb, and I'm just gonna go slow down. Is that pressure okay? Mm-hmm. Like this. Effleurage back up, and then I'm gonna do the other side. And usually by the attachments in the elbow is where it gets tender. So you aren't gonna be pressing really hard here. You aren't gonna be pressing really hard on the inside of the arm or in the armpit, because those are all really nervy and it just doesn't feel good. So I would do a few passes. So you could even do like, sorry if I'm going too deep.
Are you fine?
Let me know. So I kind of start a little bit more on the outside, then I come in a little bit closer to midline, go on the other side, and on the outside. Then I'm going to do this part of the forearm. So I'm going to go, and I'm using my elbow to tuck into my hip to get my pressure. And you could do that with this side too if you really needed it. She doesn't want super deep pressure. A lot of times you're not going to be using your elbow in this area. You can. I've met some people. I used to massage a guy who was an arm wrestler. Oh my gosh. His forearms were like the size of my thigh. Wow. It seemed like it might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but it certainly didn't feel like it when I was massaging him. So yeah, usually a thumb is plenty of pressure. Especially as you guys start building this muscle. I find that personally, because of all the work I do, I really like the vibration with it. So this one's my favorite.
And you're just rocking her wrist like.
Yep, I'm just rolling it.